in the Navy, and I was on active duty from 65 to 68. We made a decision in 1962 to go into an officer training program with the service. So we voluntarily went into the service and voluntarily went to Vietnam. And at that time, we believed that part of our duty as being a citizen was to serve our country. So that was the impetus of why we decided to go.
I was married to him, so I went along. No, we agreed. One of the things that stick with me is we were very young when we got married and very young when we made this decision. And off we went to California, and I did a lot of growing up. And while Tom was gone, then we had children, and I took care of the children and became a community with the women, which was wonderful, and I learned how to drink scotch and play bridge with them.
We were 22 when we went in, got in, then we were 25 when we went on active duty. And yeah, one of the other memories was that I made 2 tours to the South China Sea on an aircraft carrier. One was for 9 months, one was for 7 months, so that was a long time to be gone from the family. Another thing was, just after being gone that long, coming back and trying to get acclimated into the family was difficult. So Hannah ran the show, so it was hard to come in, take orders, no.
Yeah, I did a grand job with the children, but not with the checking account. So right before Tom came home, I took all the on balance books and checks and put them in a box with a bow.
Hannah wrote a letter every day. Mail was very slow on the ship, so when I left on the first cruise, Hannah was pregnant, and a baby was supposed to be born in February, so I kept writing back saying, well, by the time you get this letter, I'm sure, and whatever. Well, the baby, whenever we had the baby, somebody was, I thought, was she really pregnant? Because the baby wasn't born until April. So somebody was off on the timing on that.
And then when Tom was in the service, my sister's fiance died in Vietnam, and he was honored to follow that body back to Stewart and represent the service.
Yeah, that was another memory, I guess, to be the honor guard to bring him back from Vietnam. Yeah, and we were on active duty at that time still. Yeah. I didn't write every day, no, not every day.
His letters were longer.
Yeah, mine was longer.
Quality.
Hers was quality. Yeah. So, yeah.
But it is it formed us, some of who we are now, definitely. Yeah. Out in California, compared to St. Paul, and he left, and I'm on those freeways. Oh my gosh! There were so many things, right, honey?
Yeah. It was a good experience. We talk about if we had to do it over again, would we do it over again? I think we will. We would have. We would do it over again. I think since that time we really have some questions about the whole war and what was it about and should we really have been there? A lasting thing to me, which is I've become more in touch with. I just think the veterans from Vietnam were just really not treated well when they came back. And that hurt. That wasn't good. And so since then I've tried to get more in touch with that and be more proactive. The Vietnam veterans. Yeah.
Wow. And there's nothing like standing, waiting for your husband gone 9 months and watching that ship come into the harbor, and it seems like it's taking forever. And then, go ahead, honey.
No, but then one of the great experiences too, when you're out on a ship for 9 months, you can't have beers and all that, so I took it upon myself. I came back from my first cruise, I lost 80 pounds. So she didn't think I was the same guy when I got back. She said, where are you? So that was an experience, yeah.
Somebody took a picture when we were waiting one time for the ship to come in, and I had the 3 little girls at that time. Now we have 5 children. And Shelley had never seen Tom. A daughter had never seen Tom. Yeah.
Yeah. So when the first time I came back, I didn't see my daughter, right? And I'm looking for my wife on the pier, and all of a sudden I see him next to this guy, and he's letting her a cigarette, and I thought, oh my God, I didn't get the Dear John letter. I think I'm going to get it when I walk off the ship. She's with another guy, with my baby. What's going on? You were just coming to report to the ship. So
Yeah,
so that was all good. That was all safe.
yeah, yeah. So it was, again, like Tom said, I agree, we would do it over. Oh, and then one of the decisions that we decided not to continue, even though it was tempting, was that it wasn't good for family life, a Navy man being gone so long, so.
That we decided. Even if we stayed in for a while, we'd be going back on a ship again, so it wasn't good for that.
Yeah.